This is a good opportunity to bring up like one of the best publishing friend stories that I have anyway. But I remember you were doing that 52 stories in a year or a story a week
Yeah.
thing. And I don't know what the hell was going on. I'd left I'd gotten divorced and moved out into this apartment, and I just went crazy when I went out to a department store, went into debt because but I went to like some department store and bought a shit ton of blazers and jackets, and I had one called that was Seersucker,
Right,
and then I
right.
took a picture of myself all like doing my blue Magnum Steel or whatever the shit,
Yeah, yeah.
and then I I titled the picture "Seersucker Motherfucker" or something.
Yeah.
Well, Jay here takes this saying or caption that I used and asked me if he could like title his short story after it. I was like, yeah, I don't care. Go fuck, go for it. I don't have an idea for it if you do. And that story won a Stoker,
No, no, it was nominated for a Splatterpunk award. So
nominated for a Splatterpunk Award. Okay. Well, that's still pretty fucking awesome.
it is weird because again, like, um, obviously that's not a marketable title. You know, you wouldn't be able to
I
advertise that anywhere,
think
and
you had to asterisk
yeah, yeah,
to block
and
out letters.
and now like in my bio, it's going to be one of my biggest accomplishments. You know, but it's also strange because like again, that was another experiment where like I did a short story collection, but I only sold it on my website. Like I didn't use Amazon, I didn't use anything else. So for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out the path where that book ended up in enough hands where enough people brought it up that like it got nominated, you know. So like I can kind of figure out all the places it sold, and I know exactly how many copies sold, and it sold
Right.
well, especially considering that it was micro self published. But it was sort of a proof of concept thing where I was like, okay, can you exclude Amazon from the picture and still has success? And on a small level, I think that's confirmation. You know, the fact that you
Yeah,
can get a story nominated somewhere. I
absolutely.
don't know that it's a viable path, but it was another one of those things of like, okay, what's no one else doing, and let me see what I can come up with. Yeah, but I was I was really proud of that, and of course I have some pretty conservative folks in my family, so like as you start sharing accomplishments, you know, and then of course there's a vast contradiction in my life because I'm running this faith podcast and I'm also nominated for Seersucker Motherfucker as a story, you know. So it's like the contradict. And at the time, I was also pushing like children's books. So like, you know, I've
Yeah.
published like some young reader books and some middle grades books, you know, pretty clean stuff. And then that's when I get nominated for this award. So all of that was happening in the same year, which I guess the lesson there is that Jay Wilburn has no brand.